All right, real ones. So we're more than halfway through 2025. The world's feeling faker. Spiritual attacks are rising. Masks keep falling. And robots are starting to look more and more like Megan Fox. No more rotting dishes, letting the trash pile up excessively. And hey, if you need a mental break, the kids can have an extra eye on them. I mean, you might come home one day and catch that AI screwing the refrigerator, but hey, that still beats the plumber or the nanny, right? More people are waking up. That part is apparent, but just as many are feeling disconnected, disoriented, and without direction. The split is real, and it's getting wider. Then there are those of us who see, eyes all the way open, noticing strange coincidences, dealing with pressure you can't explain, energetic opposition that doesn't show up on any lab report. Let's be honest, people are being targeted for their light. If you're a real one, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This isn't paranoia. Ain't no amount of gaslighting that can cancel out hundreds of thousands of lived experiences. People tapping in, realizing this is happening in plain sight. And with that said, there's a lot of victimhood going on in the targeted communities. This isn't to downplay anybody's experience because what you're feeling is very real. We know from firsthand experience. But it's like folks forgot who they really are or something, which is the point. Sure, cry if you need to, complain for a while. Feel the shock, the betrayal, the confusion. But then, let's keep it pushing, Becky. Seriously, what did you expect? Ain't nobody tell your bright, radiant ass to start asking the pastor 745 questions before the first collection offering. Like, who told you to be out here recalling past lives like vivid childhood memories? Talking about how you used to walk Satan on a leash like a puppy? Sit. Good boy. And who told you to have your intuition and clairvoyance on full blast? Feeling things you shouldn't be feeling, seeing things that aren't there. Then had the audacity to talk about it out loud? Do you know where you at? Really look around. And this isn't every case, but ask yourself, does this place look like it was built for truth? People start speaking facts and get abducted by aliens. Meanwhile, your coworker sleeping with the whole office just got promoted. Your cousin owes you $200, cheats on their spouse, talks through movies, and doesn't put the shopping cart back. And they out here winning. This place is backwards, like straight up doggy style. Listen, this is the Matrix. And you are not welcome here. Not while awake, not when your vessel is online. There's nothing to feed on when you're conscious. You're not a clueless battery anymore. You are a spiritual being, having a human experience. Bro, you are God fractal wrapped in a temporary 3D container. You are solar consciousness on lunch break. How many different ways do I need to spell it out for you, Keisha? You're not targeted because you're weak. You're targeted because you're a threat to the whole system. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to break patterns. You're chosen, not because it's cute, but because it's necessary. You really think you're getting all this pressure and attention just for fun? Nothing about you is random. Every attack is a signal. Every obstacle is a flare. Somebody clearly knows who the hell you are. The question is, do you? Let's talk about what it really means when you're being watched. When strange things start showing up, and it feels like the Truman Show met the Matrix. only you're not getting paid for the performance. You see, when your frequency rises, your visibility increases. When your awareness sharpens, your illusion shatters. And when you stop sleeping, they stop sleeping on you. Suddenly, people peep in your every move like you owe them rent for living different. You go from invisible to watched like a hawk. Not because you did something wrong, but because your light started snitching on their shadows. And now everybody feels away. You ever wonder why the energy gets weird when you enter a room? Why folks start glitching? Why the convo dies or feels turbulent out of nowhere? That's because you're an energy disruptor. You're the firewall in the system, the bug in the code. You walk in with divine intel downloaded straight from source, and they feel it before you even speak. And here's the pressure point. You're not just being watched by humans, you're being monitored by programs, entities, frequencies, and sometimes even your own unhealed trauma dressed up like deja vu. And they're not watching just to admire you. They're watching to distract you, to bait you, to get you to question your own sanity. So yeah, it is your fault because you activated. You broke contract with the sleepwalkers. You started asking the questions you weren't supposed to ask, and then now the system recognizes you as a threat. The neighbors acting funny, not an accident. The weird symbols, the dreams, the bugs, the glances, the spiritual intensity, all pressure tests, all signals, because something inside of you lit up, and the grid noticed. So what now? Do you shrink? Dim down? Make yourself smaller so people can stay comfortable? Try to act normal like the bots? Nah, we're past that. You know too much now. You see too clearly. You feel too deeply. You were never here to fit in. You were here to flip the script. So let them watch. Let them whisper. Let them plot. You move with purpose. You keep raising your vibe. And you don't let nothing outside of you shake what's inside of you. Because truthfully, you're not here to survive this world. You're here to recode it. So keep walking like the cosmic storm you are. Because they're watching, yes. But they should be. You're the one they fear waking all the way up. And you just did. Stay free.